Good morning, everyone. Thanks so much for joining us today on Living Local Carolina. I am immersed in nature, and today I am at Hopsewee Plantation. I'm joined by Ray Jean. Thanks for having me today.
Absolutely. Thanks for coming out.
There's so much to see here, and I want to start by, asking you a little bit about why you are here in the first place.
It's a God thing.
Oh, is it?
It is. Yeah.
Tell me all about it.
Well, we have a place up at Pawleys Island, and that was where we were planning on retiring. And my husband had joined the hunt club, and we were coming every weekend from Aiken. And this particular weekend, I had something to do with my kids, so I didn't come. And so Frank came up to the beach and went with his hunt club in the morning, and then stopped for breakfast and picked up the local paper, which said Hopsewee sold. And he said, "Oh, I remember the Maynards. They were good friends of my aunt and uncle. I think I'll stop by and congratulate them." And so he did, and they said, "Well, Frank, we withdrew the contract this morning." And he said a voice told him to tell him you'll buy it. So he said, "Well, I'll buy it." And yeah, right. I was not there, remember?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And so they laughed and said, "Oh, Frank, you don't even know what we want for this property." He says, "No, seriously, I'll buy it." And so they had another drink, and then the next day he drove back to Aiken, and he says the devil got in the back seat and said, "Boy, you have made a fool of yourself now. How do you think you're going to do that?"
And so how long ago was this?
2001.
And now, more than 20 years later,
Yeah.
Did you ever think it would end up the way it is today?
Of course not.
Yeah.
Of course not. But,
I mean,
God has been very good to us, and allowed us to have this place and make it beautiful. And that's what our mission is, to make it as beautiful as possible, and to have as many people visit us as possible to see the work that God's done here.
Yeah. And this place is really all about education too, because
Yeah.
obviously you come here and it's beautiful, but you can't really experience this place without knowing, what took place here.
Right.
So how do you guys do that when it comes to visitors?
Well, we have our house tour. The house is a birthplace of Thomas Lynch Jr., who's the signer of the Declaration of Independence. So very historical roots there, American roots. And then we also have our new museum, which is dedicated to the enslaved people who lived and worked here at Hopsewee.
Yeah. So,
and then we also have our tea room, which people can come and dine with us, and so it's really a full day opportunity.
Very cool. Okay, so if somebody is interested in learning more about you guys, wants to come and take a look, where's the best place to find out more information?
Well, we have a website, hopsewee.com. Linda is doing a fabulous job with our Facebook page, and putting all sorts of interesting things up about Hopsewee, or about the culture of the history around plantations and that kind of thing. She's just doing a really fabulous job of that.
The museum is fairly new, right?
Correct. We opened the museum in November of 2023.
Okay.
And we have had some fun donations, like the doghouse, which is amazing, and our archaeological crew are still coming out and excavating still and looking for things. Matter of fact, they found this ring.
Really?
Yeah, they found this ring about, it's probably 2 months ago now.
That's so cool.
And I decided, rather than put it in with all the other artifacts, that I would wear it to help me remember the people who were here, the woman who wore this. Yeah. So at any rate,
history lives on. That's so cool. Well, I appreciate you sharing all of this with me. I can tell this is a really special place. The second you walk out here, you're like, wow.